Welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Myself Priscilla Asade. Today I am going to teach you a grammar lesson. Okay. So do you remember, students, what we have learned in last session of grammar? Yes, we have learned lesson number 14, that was verbs. So do you remember what we have learned in that verbs? Yes, verbs expresses what a person or thing does, what a person or thing has, or what a person or thing is. And in that we have learned more about verbs. What was that, students? Yes, a verb may be in a single word, it may be in 2 words, or it may be in 3 words. Okay, and also we have learned what is the important thing about verb, students. Yes, without a verb a sentence cannot be formed. So a verb plays a very important role in a particular sentence. So today we are going to learn more about verbs. For example, how we are going to learn more about verbs? See, in nouns we have learned singular and plural. Okay, and in pronoun also we have learned singular and plural. In the same way, today in verbs also we are going to learn singular and plural verbs. Okay, so today our lesson number is lesson number 15, verbs singular and plural. So just look to the slides which I will show you. Don't open your book. Okay. Lesson number 15, verbs singular and plural. So ready, students? Okay. Now I will show you some of the sentences. Okay. So you have to read these sentences. Ready, students? Okay. What is the first sentence over here? Yes, the book is interesting. And can you see, students, is underlined. Okay. What it shows? That is a verb. Now next sentence. Grandma has a walking stick, and here which is a verb over here? H-A-S, has, and that has also been underlined. Okay. Now see here. Now here is and has. What are they? They are singular verbs. Now you may say that why is and has are singular verbs? Because can you see here the book? Okay. This is a singular noun. So which verb we have used? Is. Grandma is also a singular noun. So we have used has. Understood till here, students? Now next about plural verbs. Now read these sentences. The books are interesting. Again I will repeat the sentence. The books are interesting. Next, grandma and grandpa have walking sticks. Okay. So this are and have, what are they? They are plural verbs. And why we have used are and have as a plural verbs? Because if you see in the sentence the books, what it is, students? Yes, it is a plural noun. And here also we can see grandma and grandpa. Here there are 2 people. So it is also a plural noun. Okay. So with the plural noun we are going to use are and have. So understood, students, what I have taught you here? Now next just a recap what I have taught you now. So what we have noticed here, that in example 1 and 2, what verbs we have used? Yes, we have used is and has. Why? Because the subject book and grandma, they are singular in number. Understood, students? Okay. Next the example 3rd and 4th. So, but in example 3rd and 4th, what we have used? Yes, we have used are and have. Why we have used these verbs, plural verbs? Because the subjects, books, grandma and grandpa, they are plural in number. This means what? This means that with singular nouns or pronouns, we use singular verbs. Okay. Again I will repeat, students. With singular nouns or pronouns, that is the subject, okay, we use singular verbs. Are you clear with this? Okay. Now next we will see about plural nouns or pronouns. So with plural nouns or pronouns we use plural verbs. So what is our topic today, students? That is verbs singular and plural. So till now whatever I have taught you, it shows that when you have to use singular verbs and when you have to use plural verbs. Are you okay, students? Understood? Now we will see with the help of some examples so that you will be able to understand it more clearly. Now let us know more about singular and plural verbs. Ready, students? Okay. Now here three verbs are there. What are they? Is, are and am. Now these are singular verbs. Okay, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn more about first singular verbs, that is, are and am. Now these verbs where we are going to use, that we will see. Now we use is with singular nouns or pronouns. Okay, the first one is. Again I will repeat, what is the first verb? Yes, that is is. This is we are going to use with singular nouns or pronouns. Now what about are? Okay, let's see one example of this. Now she is an intelligent student. Before we go for are, we will just see what is how we are going to use is the verb. Okay, so what is the sentence over here? She is an intelligent student. Now here if you see, what is she? Yes, that is a pronoun. Okay, that is a singular pronoun. So with the singular pronoun, which verb we are going to use? Yes, we are going to use singular verb. One more example we will see. Jyoti is naughty. Now Jyoti is what? Yes, Jyoti is singular noun. Before that you should know what is singular noun, singular pronoun, plural noun and plural pronoun. Okay, then only you will be able to use these verbs properly. Okay, now Jyoti is what? Yes, it is a singular noun. So which verb we are going to use? Yes, we are going to use singular verb. Understood till here? What we have learned about is? Yes, we are going to use is with singular noun and pronoun. Now next is are. When we are going to use are. Now we use are with plural nouns or pronouns. Okay? Examples. They are intelligent students. Again I will repeat the sentence. They are intelligent students. Now here students, They. What is this? Yes, it is a pronoun and that is also a plural. So which verb we have used? Are. Okay, so which we have used? They is plural pronoun and are is plural verb. So one more example I have given over here, that is Meena and Reena are friends. Again I will repeat my sentence. Meena and Reena are friends. So Meena and Reena, what are they? Yes, they are plural noun. And so which verb we have used? Are. Okay, so Meena and Reena plural noun. So which verb we have used? That is are. Now what is remained over here? Yes, that is am. Now when we are going to use am, we use am only with I. When the subject is I, that time we are going to use ami. This you have to keep in your mind, else anywhere you are not going to use this am. So I will show you one example. Okay, two examples is over here. I am a student. Okay, so the subject is I. So which verb I have used over here, students? Yes, I have used am. So whenever, in whichever sentence you will find I, there you have to use am. The second sentence is I am happy. So here also you can see that I have used am. So hope so you have understood till here. When we have to use is, are and am. We have to use is with singular noun and pronoun. We have to use are with plural noun or pronoun. But am we are going to use only with I. Understood, students? Now we will move on forward. Now what are the things you have to remember? Now you. What is this? Again I will repeat. You. What is this? Yes, this YOU can stand for both singular and plural pronouns. This you know. Okay. So when YOU will come, so which is the verb you are going to use? Yes, we are going to use ARE. As I have told you that for subject I we are going to use only am. Similar way for the subject you we are going to use ARER. Okay, we will see some examples. So we always use R with you. So what is the example? You are intelligent boy. Again I will repeat my sentence. You are intelligent boy. Now what is you over here? Yes, it is a singular pronoun. So which verb I have used over here? Plural verb ARER. Understood, students? Okay. Now what is the first sentence it is telling? That you can stand for both singular and plural. And this example was of singular. Now next we will see of plural. You all are intelligent boys. This is a plural. Okay. Boys is plural. Okay. So here also if you will see, you is used as a plural pronoun. And which is the verb used over here? Yes, ARER. So understood, students? This last one what I have taught you, that is about YOU. You stand for both singular and plural pronoun. Okay. And you can be used as singular pronoun also and plural pronoun also. Whatever is there, you have to use ARE. Okay. Now next. Now what is this? Yes, these are the examples we'll see when we have to use these verbs. Okay. When the pronoun, here what is the pronoun over here? I. So which verb you are going to use? Am. He is. She is. It is. So this side if you will see, that is all the singular verbs. Whenever singular noun will come, that time these are the verbs which you have to use. If you will see that side, we will see plural verbs. So when plural pronoun will come, that is WEV. So which verb you are going to use, students? Yes, you are going to use ARE. And then for again you are going to use ARE. And for they, that is ARE. So what is the difference over here? For singular we are going to use IS. For plural we are going to use ARE. Whatever I have taught you, that is in short I have showed you in this table. But for I, what we are going to use, students? Yes, AM. So here we have finished with our is, are and am. Now next we are going to learn about was and were. Now WAS was. Okay. Now was, when we are going to use this was? Yes, we are going to use was with singular noun or pronoun. We use was with singular nouns or pronouns. For example, Vibha was at the school gate. Now Vibha is what? Yes, it is a singular noun. So which verb I am going to use, students? Yes, we are going to use singular verb, that is WAS was. Okay, Vibha is singular noun. So which verb we are used? Yes, we have used WAS was. Now one example of pronoun we will see. She was angry with me. Now what is she over here, student? Yes, it is a singular pronoun. So which verb we have used? That is WAS was. So she is what? Singular pronoun. WAS is singular verb. Understood, students? When we are going to use was? Yes, we are going to use was with singular nouns or pronoun. As we have used is for singular nouns and pronouns, same way was is we are going to use when there is a singular noun or pronoun. Next we are going to learn about WERE. Now when we are going to use were? Yes, we are going to use were with plural nouns or pronouns. Again I will repeat, students, we are going to use were with plural nouns or pronouns. We will see examples. The books were lost. So here what you can see? Books is Yes, plural noun. And which verb I have used? Yes, we have used W-E-R-E verb. One more example. Vani and Meena were good at painting. Yes, Vani and Meena, they are plural nouns. Okay, and were is a verb which we have used for this plural noun. Okay, so we are learning that when we are going to use were. Now next, there is one thing what we have to remember, that is we use with you we use were. Okay, as I have taught you in is, was, is, are, am, how we are going to use are with you. In the same way here also we are going to use W-E-R-E were with you. Again I will repeat the sentence. With you we use were when we refer to something that happens earlier, means past tense. We will see one sentence, two sentences we will see. You were classmate. Okay, so here you is what? Yes, it is a singular pronoun. And which verb we have used? Plural verb. One more example. You all were my neighbors. Here it is a plural noun. Neighbors is plural noun. But which noun I have taken over here? Yes, the subject is over here. Yes, Y-O-U-U. So which verb we can use? We can use W-E-R-E were. Okay, here what is a plural pronoun? Y-O-U, and plural verb is W-E-R-E. Understood, students, over here? So whatever I have taught you till now, that is was and were, we'll see in this table. Okay, so when we are going to use was? Yes, we are going to use was when there is a singular noun or pronoun, and we are going to use were when there is singular noun or pronoun. Sorry, plural noun or pronoun. So when I is there, she, he and it, we are going to use which verb? Yes, we are going to use was. And for plural noun or pronoun, which verb we are going to use, students? Yes, we are going to use W-E-R-E. Again I will repeat, when there is plural noun or pronoun, we are going to use plural verbs, that is W-E-R-E. As we can see in that table with we, you and they. Which verb is used? Yes, W-E-R-E. Hope so, students, you have understood was and were also. Now one still has and have is remaining, that we can see when we are going to use H-A-S, has. Okay, ready? Okay, the same way how we have used is and was for singular noun and pronoun, same way H-A-S, has. We use has with singular noun or pronouns. Okay, examples. The cycle has a punctured tire. Again I will repeat, the cycle has a punctured tire. Here the cycle, the subject is what? Yes, it is a singular noun. And which verb we are going to use? Yes, we are going to use H-A-S, has. Okay, the cycle is singular noun. So which verb? Singular verb, that is H-A-S, has. One more example. He has a new car. So he is what over here, students? Yes, it is a pronoun, that is also a singular pronoun. So which verb we are going to use? H-A-S, has. Okay, he is what? Singular pronoun. So which verb I have used, students? Yes, we have used singular verb H-A-S, has. So understood when we are going to use H-A-S, has? Yes, we are going to use has with singular nouns or pronoun. Now what about have? Yes, we are going to use have with plural nouns or pronouns. H-A-V-E, have. We use have with plural nouns and pronouns. Again I'll repeat students. We use have with plural nouns and pronouns. Examples. All the books have interesting stories. Now here if we'll see, books is what? Plural noun, and have is what? Plural verb. One more example we can see. They have a pet dog. Now what is they, students? Yes, they is a pronoun and have is what? A verb. So they is a plural pronoun. Okay. And which verb we have used? That is H-A-V-E. Now one more thing about have is what? That we use have with I and you. This is the most important thing which you have to keep in your mind, that whenever in the subject I and you will come, we are going to use H-A-V-E, have. Here we are not going to consider whether it is a singular or whether it is a plural. Where whatever it is, whenever the subject I and you will come, that time you are going to use H-A-V-E. Examples. I have a pen. See, can you see here the subject? Yes, it is a singular noun, that is I. So which verb we have used? Yes, we have used H-A-V-E. And second is you have a pen, that is also a you is also a singular, and which verb I have used? H-A-V-E, have. Now whatever I have taught you, in short I will show you in this table. Okay, so when we are going to use, students, HAS has? Yes, we are going to use HAS has with the singular nouns, that is singular noun or pronoun, that is he, she, it. And we are going to use the plural verbs have with the plural nouns or pronouns, that is I, we, you, they. Okay, so this you have to keep in your mind, that with the I and you are going to use have. And I hope that you have understood is, are, am. Then again I taught you was, were, and then I have taught you has and have. Now only you have listened what I have taught you. Now we will do some practically. Okay, so open your Fun with Grammar book. We'll revise. Okay, before we go for this solving this exercise, we'll just revise. Verbs can be singular or plural. Okay, what they have told, that our topic name is verb singular plural. So here the sentence is that verbs can be singular or plural, and subjects and verbs should always agree. So how it is? With I we are going to use am, was, have. It depends upon the sentence how we are going to use which verb. Next is he, she, it, or any singular subject in third person. That time which verb we are going to use, students? Yes, we are going to use is, was and has. This is just a revision what I have taught you. And you, we, they, or plural subjects. That time what we are going to use? Yes, we are going to use are, oblique were, oblique have. Depends upon the sentence which verb we are going to use. Now what you are going to do, students? Yes, open your Fun with Grammar book. Take pencil in your hand. Okay, open Fun with Grammar book, lesson number 15, page number 49. Hope so you are ready with your books. Okay, so only 5 examples are there. So it is very easy for us to solve. We will solve it first. So as I am solving, you have to be with me. Okay, so fill in the blanks with is, are or am. Okay, again I will repeat. Fill in the blanks with is, are or am. So what I have taught you about is, are and am? Yes, is we are going to use with singular noun or pronoun. Are we are going to use with plural noun or pronoun. And what about am? Yes, we are going to use am with I. Now Meena. Meena is what? Yes, Meena is singular. So which verb I will use? I am going to use is. Meena is the tallest girl in the class. And what I told you, that subject and verb should agree. Now the man is what? Yes, it is a singular noun. So which verb I am going to use? Again I am going to use is. Okay, so the man is a policeman. Again I will repeat, the man is a policeman. Next, third, what is the subject over here? Yes, I. So with I, what we are going to use? Yes, I have told you to keep in your mind, always with I we are going to use am. So I am very happy to meet you. Next page will open, page number 50. On the top you can see two examples. Okay, now Mona and Sona, what are these? Yes, they are plural nouns. So what verb I am going to use? A-R-E. Mona and Sona are best friends. Now fifth one, the baby dash hungry. Baby is what? Yes, it is a singular noun. So which verb I am going to use? I am going to use is. Hope so you have completed all the 5 examples. Now we will move on to page 51. Open page 51. Now we are finished with these are am. We are going to solve was and were. When we are going to use was and were. Only 5 examples are there. Okay, so ready? Exercise B, page number 51. The geese dash hurt. Can you tell me what is geese? Is it a singular noun or plural? Yes, it is a plural. So what verb I am going to use? I am going to use W-E-R-E. The geese were hurt. Next, my mother scolded me. So I dash said. So I is what? Yes, it is a singular. So for singular we are going to use W-A-S, was. I was sad. Hope so you are writing along with me. Third, it dash very cold yesterday. So again with it what will come? Was. My father dash happy to see us after so many days. So what is the subject here? Singular or plural? Yes, it is a singular. So which verb I am going to use? Was. Many students dash absent yesterday. So students is what? Plural noun. So I am going to use the verb W-E-R-E. Here also you can see the table is there while solving. So hope so you have done exercise B also along with me. Now we'll move on to next page, that is page number 52. Here 10 examples are there. I will solve only 5. The remaining 5 you have to do on your own. Are you ready, students? Yes. Here what is there? Filling the blanks with has or have. Now when we are going to use has and when we are going to use have? Yes, we are going to use has with singular noun or pronoun, and we are going to use have with plural noun or pronoun. And one more thing I told you to remember, that with I and you we are going to use have. Ready? Okay. First one is the books dash lovely pictures. Now see, what is books? Is it singular or plural? Yes, it is plural. So I am going to write the books have. The elephant dash big ears. So what will come over here? Elephant is singular, so H-A-S, has. My dress dash a picture of Mickey Mouse printed on it. My dress is what? Yes, it is a singular. So I am going to use H-A-S, has. Now fourth, my father and brother. Here both are there, okay, father and brother. So it is what? Plural. So what verb I am going to use? I am going to use have. Fifth, I dash a new paint box. Even though I is a singular, but what I told you, that with I we are going to use have. Now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 you have to solve. I think it is very easy because chocolate is plural, dog is singular, park is singular, Veena is singular, Tanya and Tanu, they are plural. So I hope that you have understood, and only the 5 examples I have given you to solve. So students, today what we have learned in lesson number 15? Yes, we have learned about verbs singular and plural. In that what we have learned, students? First we have learned about is, am and are. Then we have learned was and were. Then at last we have learned has and have. So when we are going to use is, was and has, when there is singular noun or pronoun. And when we are going to use are, were and have, when there is plural noun or pronoun. And we are going to use a and am only with the subject I. And one more thing I told you, that is H-A-V-E. Again I repeat that when there is a verb H-A-V-E, we are going to use it with the subject I and you. And I hope that you have understood clearly whatever I have taught you. Once you go through this lesson, whatever I have shown you the slide, everything is there in your book. Thank you. Have a good day.